Greetings, back again here, and for this video I thought I'd show you something a little special, and it is a custom Sega Master System 2 that I made as part of a trade with the Sainted Magnus here on YouTube. And this is what it looks like, and as you can see I've repainted it using red and black, and I've also installed this power LED here, since the Master System 2 doesn't have one. And if we take a look at the back here, you can see that I've made some modifications to it as well. And to go with this, I also made a matching controller. And this is just a regular Master System controller, and what I did is I removed the sticker from it, and I also installed this pause button here. So now I did film the entire process, but when I transferred the video files from the camera over to my computer, for some reason I couldn't watch the videos. They wouldn't play, so unfortunately I can't show you that. But what I can do is I can open this up here and give you a brief look at the inside. Alright, so this is the inside of the system, and we have the top part of the case here and the bottom part over here. You can see the two wires coming from the power LED going all the way over to the voltage regulator, and this is 5 volts and ground going to the LED. And then over here there's a bunch of the wires coming from the bottom of the board, and one of these wires is attached to leg 23 of a ship marked 315-5237, and this wire goes over to one of the legs of this push button over here, and to the other leg of the button I have attached a ground wire, and this is for switching between English and Japanese. So when you push the button, contact is made between the wire coming from the ship and ground, and then the system is set to Japanese. Push it again and the contact is broken and you have English. And I've done a video about this previously, so I'll put a link to that video in the description if you want to if you want a more detailed explanation. And that was on a original Master System, but this works just the same way. So that's that. And then there's another wire which goes all the way over here. If you can see the blue one coming down here, and this wire is the video, and it's attached to the video encoder. And as far as I know, there are at least 2 different video encoder chips in these Master System 2s, and in this one it's a Sony chip, which I think is the most common one. And this wire here is attached to leg 20, I think. Yes, leg 20 of the Sony video encoder chip, and that's a composite video. And the wire here goes to a 75 ohm resistor, and then to a 220 microfarad capacitor, and from there it goes to the RCA plug. And the reason I have this resistor and capacitor here is to make sure that the colors don't get too bright. If you were to remove these two components, all the colors would be really bright. Yellow would look like white, for example. So that's why we have those there. Let's see here. Then we have another wire here coming from let's see here, leg 15 of a ship marked 315-5246, and it's located down here somewhere. And this is the sound, and it goes to these two RCA plugs here. Sorry, the plugs over here. And of course the Master System 2, just like the original Master System, is mono only. So I've put two RCA plugs going to the same wire. That way you can get sound on both speakers without having to use splitters or things like that. So that's the sound. And then there's two more wires over here, and those are +5 volts and ground, and they are attached to this switch here. And also attached to this switch is this purple wire going over here and in here, and this is attached to leg 57 of the same chip that the sound came from. So that's the chip marked 315-5246, and it's leg 57, as I said. And this leg had to be lifted from the board, and then I could attach the wire to it. And as I said, it goes to this switch here, and this is for switching between 50 and 60 Hertz. So that's those wires. Then we have another set of wires coming from beneath here, and here we have another 5 volts and ground, and then we have a wire coming from the pause button, which is down there, and it's attached to the bottom of the board. And there's also two wires coming from controller port 1, and all of these go down to this IC here, this OR gate, and this is for the pause button on the controller. And I made a video about that as well, so I put a link to that in the description bar, so you can go there and get more details. And again, that was on a original Master System, but it's the same thing here. The wires goes to all the same places. So yeah, that's all the wires, and I don't think there's anything else here I can show you. So I'm gonna put this back together here. So that's the custom Master System, and by the time I post this video, Sainted Magnus has probably already received this, and possibly also made a video showing it. So I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But yeah, that's all I had to show you this time. So bye for now, and I'll see you soon.